Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to transcribe and subtitle your video, and especially Instagram story or TikTok or anything vertical. So in your Premiere Pro, if you're updated to 22 version, go to Captions and Graphics workspace. If you haven't updated, just go to Captions, and here on the left you can see three buttons: transcribe, sequence, create new caption track, import captions from file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transcribe sequence, but actually I just want to transcribe in and out point. So I'm going to click on that. So I'm going to see some options here. Okay, so audio on track. Either I'll take the mix or I just take the audio one for my video. Okay, so just to make sure there's no music interfering or any other voice, I'm just going to select the track I'm going to be working with. And then I have this option, which is great. So transcribe in point to out point only. So I'm going to select that. So this is very important for me. And basically I'm set up. So I'm going to transcribe. And this goes, you have to be online. So you have to be connected to the internet. And basically the whole text, everything that is spoken in a video is sent out to Adobe Cloud, that it transcribes and it goes back to you. And you can see I have 1 minute. To be precise, we do have 59.05 seconds in my sequence in and out, and this took a couple of seconds to transcribe. And here you can actually look for mistakes and kind of course, fix them. 24/7. So as you notice, every time I click on a special, like any word, then it goes in there with my playhead, so it actually plays from that point, which is amazing. So just make sure you fix all the text that you need, and don't worry if you want to change it afterwards, because you can. And now when I'm ready, I'm gonna click on create captions. Okay, and here's the fun part. So I have created my vertical sequence, 1080 by 1920 pixels. And I've created rectangle here, so I don't have black space, just like that. If I make it invisible, you can see I have a black one. So I just created like a white rectangle with a rectangle tool right here. Okay, so I'm gonna click on create captions, and I have a couple of options. So I want my subtitles to be fit in nicely in this space. Okay, so kind of like big, because it's basically will be viewed on the phone. Subtitles default, that's fine. Style, you don't worry about it. Maximum length in characters. Okay, so how many characters do I want? So if I want to fit it in this space and pretty much big, then I have to make sure I lower this number. So let's say something like 20, and minimum duration in seconds. So for each word that will be displayed all at once, like what's the minimum duration? So do you want just long words to be displayed at once, or just also short words if they're like and then pause? So I like to keep it a little bit lower. And gap between captions, so it means that the caption will appear and then disappear, so I like to keep that at 0. Do you want single line or double lines? So I want to fit this in here. If I want to emphasize and want to make it really big, then I can go to single, but I think I can fit it in nicely double line with all these characters. So I'm just going to click create. As you can see, they are timed perfectly to my in and out point, and here I have 2 lines, as you can see, and of course they are white. So what I have to do, I have to select all of them, and then in the essential graphics I just changed text color. Let's see how black looks like. And you can see them down here. So I have to make sure first that I style them. So I want the text to be bigger, and of course you see how I can fit them in. And then with this align and transform, you just select the basic position and then you can tune it a little bit. Okay, so let's see how that looks like. Okay, so for example, with this part, I want to be a little bit higher. So again, I'm going to select all of them and just make sure if I have 3 lines, because I made them bigger, okay? So that's the only reason I have 3 lines, even though you only have like single and double option. And now it should fit nicely in the middle. Yep. Beautiful. If you want to change any of those settings, then what you got to do is basically go back to Transcribe, create another Captions. You can merge it to the existing one, and you can change your settings and then see how that works out for you again. And also another thing is when you click on this line, for example, you want to split it, then you just click here, split caption, and then you can just delete a certain words that you don't want. And the same thing goes for if you want to merge it, you hold shift, you select 2 of them, and then you merge them, and they will appear all at once together. And the best thing about this is these 3 dots. So when you click on them, you can actually export to text file, of course SRT file, as a side file to your video. So basically if you have it, the subtitles will be displayed. If you don't have it, they won't. And the text file, perfect for if you want to take your video and create a blog out of it. So, and then yeah, you can disable auto scrolling, spell check settings, check spelling, and so on. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna export now, I'm gonna publish it, and don't forget to subscribe if you find this video helpful, and see you next time.